Hi Anjali, good morning. Can you go through your CV? Okay. Can you explain your project? What are the kinds of activity you have done in that project, and what are the functionalities we have you have in that project? Okay. So explain your roles and responsibility as well in your current project. Okay. What is your preferred locator for identifying the web elements? Okay. When do you go for absolute XPath strategy and handling dynamic elements? Okay. How do you prepare absolute XPath over relative XPath? Write a XPath for a link which contains text, like text is I am in a meeting. Okay. How do you scroll down to a particular web element using Selenium? Okay. How do you click on a OK button in a alert message which appears in a new window? Okay, got it. What is the use of usage? What is the use of send keys? Okay. How do you mouse over a web element? Okay. How to perform a right click using a WebDriver? Okay. How to set browser window size to a particular dimension? Okay. How will you automate tool tips in Selenium? Okay. What is grouping in TestNG? Okay. How do you pass test data using TestNG? Okay. Can we use Selenium for mobile testing? Okay. Can you tell me some of the components of your frameworks? Okay. Let's say you are executing 200 test cases in your application which has 30 test cases are failing, and how will you identify the failed test cases? Okay, what is the exception in test Selenium? Sorry, what is the exception test in Selenium? Okay, what is a soft assertion and a hard assertion? Which one you prepare? Okay, what is the use of robot class? Got it. How do you upload a file using a Selenium WebDriver? Okay, that's fine. What are the limitations or disadvantages of Selenium WebDriver? And also mention the advantages of Selenium WebDriver. Okay. How will you validate text color CSS attributes using Selenium? Okay. What is WebDriver IO? Did you use it in your real-time application? What is screen coordinate? And while using the click command, can we use a screen coordinate? Okay. How do you confirm the exact position of the web element in the web page? Okay. How do you handle hidden elements in Selenium driver? Got it. What is the headless driver? Okay. Okay. Can you write a Java program to reverse a given string? Okay. Can you write a Java program for Armstrong number? Okay. What is a fluent weight in Selenium and how does it differ from explicit weight? Okay. What do you mean by boundary value analysis? Why developers should not test the softwares they have written? How much testing is sufficient, or is it possible to exhaustively test the software? What is random testing? Which test cases are written first, like white box testing or black box testing? Mention the basic components of the defect report format. Is automation testing in agile methodology useful? Which test cases can be automated? What is load testing and explain the load testing on websites. How to click on a hyperlink using link text. Okay. Write a Selenium program to explain depends on method annotation. Okay. Write a program to test broken links in a web page. Write a Java program to upper convert the smaller case letter to uppercase letter string. Write a Java program to find the palindrome number. What is meant by defect cascading? What is dynamic software testing? What is static software testing? What is alpha and beta testing? What are the different types of severity you can assign to a bug? How do you handle pop-ups and alerts in Selenium WebDriver? What are the some most common challenges you have faced in automation testing and how do you overcome from them? Thank you, Anjali. That's all from my end. Do you have any question for me? Okay, thank you. Bye bye.